But what is our goal here? Our goal is true power, not, the power of, of the world, true power. How do we reach pure power? Things have to come together, which means we're not going to be fall apart people. And a lot of the questions that are coming through still are in the consciousness of the world. And that's okay. But we have to see that there's a difference, because if we operate in that level of consciousness, we're not going to be able to make that leap and have all that freedom and all that success and all that power, all that clarity, all that strength. So we do not want to be fall apart people. Remember the little toy. I don't have it with me right now, but little toy, that's the fall apart people. We are not fall apart people. In order to not be a fall apart person, you have to have everything come together. So in coming together, we have connection. In connection, we have integrity. In integrity, we have increased strength. With increased strength, we can have more power conducting into us, through us, and by us. So this is what purification does. It enables things to come together and strengthen. And that's the only way you're going to be able to reach your truest and highest potential, your true self. If your head and your mind are full of fall apart consciousness ideas, you will be a fall apart person. We have to determine, what are those fall apart ideas? Where did they come from? Why are we clinging to them? Why are we resisting letting them go? We have to start training the mind. So don't feel like you have to have it all answered right now, but recognize that you have fall apart ideas and they need to go. If you want to be connected, if you want to not be a fall apart person. Once you start to determine what they are, and I can help you determine what they are, and you guys can help each other, we can all help each other, then we can start to let them go and not be fall apart people, not have that outcome. But the way to find them is to reframe your way of thinking, and you free your mind from the fettered ideas. Remember, we talked about how staleness becomes fettered. So what are those fettered ideas? They're basically the false ideas that we've adopted because they're norms. Now, the reason we have to focus on mindset first is because everything that's going to come after, so we can really deal with them directly. So that we're not like, just discussing health issues and food and dietetics and cleansing in a general context. There's nothing general about this. This is very specific. There's no space for us to be in both worlds. We can't be fall apart people and be dynamic, empowered people. You can't be both. So you have to choose. And if you really don't want to be a fall apart person, you've got to zero in on those ideas so you can let them go. But it's a fun process to let them go. So don't worry. It's not going to be all seriousness and stress. This is great. It's liberating. Once you let them go, there's so much space in you to fill with things that will generate creative energy and power. And enable that power to flow through you, give it space.